I'm in the midst of applying for residency right now. Wish me luck.
How that was really embarrassing. So I'm just gonna start stream early. That was, I didn't fucking think an ad would play. That's never happened. That's never happened where an ad would play. Anyways.
With the bit so...
Hi, zombie.
Hi, zombie.
Nice.
Right. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Let's just pretend that didn't happen.
What did you do?
Nothing. Nothing. No, I didn't do nothing. No. No. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. It's okay.
We did something.
What? Okay, boss, we'll do.
Zombie. Please don't do that.
Do what? Oh no, I was referring to there was an ad that played in the music just before stream started, so I had to quickly go and like pause it and fucking mute it and skip it. Embarrassing. Anyways, hello everyone once again.
Good job.
Once again,
Nice.
everyone say hi.
One
We're
verse.
back. We're back with the
One
Oneverse. From where, from where we were last left off. The party had just met Arcus, who fell from the fucking sky and had an angel chasing after them. In an unlikely turn of events, the group managed to kill this angel. Currently, I imagine a lot of you are still covered in, like, radiant blood.
Sorry, I just had a brainwave thought. Go ahead. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. You all managed to kill this angel, and you took its shit, you took its sword and its and a bottle of its blood for some reason. And after Moose and the gang melted and disposed of the body, you all caught wind that the mayor spoke of an assassination that would be happening tonight. The sun looms overhead. Seemingly, it's just about you know, midday at this point, 12 or so. You've got a bit before, you know, before night falls. With that, as you all stand in the, as you all stand in the plaza, you know, in the aftermath of the angelic murder that took place. And, like, comedically looking over to the melted body every couple seconds. What are we doing?
What body?
Yeah, what body, actually? It's not there.
I've never seen a body.
Yeah, what body? Exactly.
I cleaned it. What?
But yeah, what would we all like to do now that we're standing here in the,
I'm in the room with the mayor.
Wait, did you already sneak
I-
off? I thought you were about
Yeah,
to.
no,
Oh, yeah.
I didn't sneak off. Blue, Arundel was like, Blue, go to, like, okay, Blue went off to find the
where
map.
it happens.
Yeah, the room where it happens. The room where it happens.
I don't think you found said room
You know, I
yet.
went off because they then talked and then you ended session.
Oh yeah, true. Right. So, Blue, we'll get to you in but a moment. What about the rest of us? What are we doing? Are we all?
Well, we talked about they talked about Arcus needing a mask. So,
Ooh.
do we know of any sort of mask salesman? I don't.
This place is as new to us as it is to you.
Fantastic.
Did not think that through, did we?
I don't
need a mask,
recall
they said. Well,
seeing
exactly
anything
what
of the
about mask.
I'm sorry, we're looking for solutions here. We're not looking for sarcasm. Oh yes.
I'm gonna use my telepathy and just call Aaron a bitch in his head.
You see his like eye kind of twitch, he's like.
Arcus has a shit grin on.
Yes, you would be the child, wouldn't you, Celestial?
Anyways, well, I guess we want a mask is what we want to find. I guess the best place to be looking around is a marketplace. I
was.
thought I saw one when I was hurling towards the ground. So
DM gonna come in and say you'd be correct. There, you did spot what looked like a marketplace as you were plummeting down to the earth. You know, you got a good glimpse at it.
then I'm going to. Yeah, I'm just gonna start walking.
Okay, so
I'm gonna start walking towards the marketplace.
you're heading to the marketplace. Is everybody else following while Blue does whatever Blue is doing?
Fantastic job, everyone. Leaving the blind person.
Hey, run off before you can take care of yourself, clearly.
So true. But yeah, is everybody following Arcus to the marketplace? Is anybody staying?
Yes.
All right. Kitiko.
Don't know if I trust letting them wander out there on their own.
I mean, you kind of got two people wandering out on their own, kind of.
Yes, but I'm confident Blue can take care of itself.
Fair enough.
Wow.
Fair enough.
Look, some child falls from the heavens. Probably hasn't spoken to another soul in a polite manner in God knows how many years. I don't exactly trust them to hold up a social interaction very well.
All right, fair enough. Augustine, Moose, are you also following?
I don't believe they're here at the moment.
Okay, we'll
I'm
just
sorry, Moose cannot take your call right now.
Yeah,
Please
Moose-
leave a message after the chat.
we'll let them decide later, but we'll just say for now they accompany you to the marketplace. Blue, even or odd?
Even.
Unfortunately, Blue, it was a 13, so odd. We're gonna go to the group
13's
of
even.
you as Oh, hey, Augustine, perfect timing. Are you
13's even.
13 is not even, shush.
The 13's even.
Okay. Augustine, are you following everybody as they go to the marketplace?
I mean, I guess so. I don't know what else we'd be doing.
All right. All the lot of you, I can easily.
There's a lot of you.
The lot of you head out from the fort in order to go to the marketplace, and as you walk down the street, I'm going to obliterate the advertisement community.
I think it's so appropriate in the ad plays as we are going into the market.
Do you want to go to a marketplace with like shit that you might not even need? You should.
Would you like
I think.
to buy my cactus water?
Would you like to
Buy
buy
my
my
snake
cursed
oil?
artifacts? Sorry, what? Anyways, sorry, it
You
slipped
need
out.
oil for your
Alright.
snake.
Okay. You all make your way down to the marketplace. You notice it's not as lively as it was before, and you notice as you walk in, this is because every single shopkeeper is doing the exact same thing right at this moment. You see as these long lines that spread from each stall. Each stall has about 3 to 4 people each, all just standing there, staring at every single shopkeep, who are all leaning back on a stool with their feet on the counter, eating a sandwich. Every
That's-
single one of them.
This is you know what? Actually, I
time.
don't like this. This is bad vibes.
I think
This
they
seems
call that a
pretty-
break.
Par for the course, I think.
Indeed, it does.
You're aware that people don't usually do this, right?
People
No.
here usually do.
Uh-huh. Good heavens, what have I missed since I've been gone?
I didn't think
Alright.
you would think the heavens were good.
Shut up for once, my god.
Are any,
I'll have the mark of an intellectual.
are any of you looking for a stand that might fit your
Yeah,
needs?
Arcus is gonna like keep his distance from like everything, but he's gonna like glance around and see if he can
Yeah.
figure it out.
Investigation or perception, whichever you choose. Make a skill check for me. On the or you'll
As
be
often as you do.
or as often as you do.
Perception,
Thank
'cause-
you. That would have been a good. Fuck.
Yeah, I caught you.
Why can't I
Everybody
find
can
my
make
best
this
friend?
check, by the way. It does not just have to be Arcus.
Okay.
Can I?
Really?
No.
Wow, I don't see shit.
What'd you
I'm
get?
dead.
What'd you get?
I got a that one.
All right then. All right.
I am
You
real
trip and fall in the
focused
sand.
on-
You trip and fall in the sand.
got
Your eyes.
19 for a 24.
You don't see anything, but you do indeed see the sand on the ground.
Fuck.
Tripped over a rock.
15.
15.
I got a
Almost.
24.
24. Arundel.
So my phone just fell through my bed.
Perception, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's perception or investigation, I think.
Whichever.
I
you
haven't
want.
exactly walked on rough terrain in fucking millennium.
It's a rock. It's hardly rough terrain.
It's not even the rock. It's
It's
sand.
sand. Yeah, and I
That's
get,
not really
get
tough,
tripped up
though.
on sand.
Well, you can get tripped up on sand.
Me personally, I get tripped up on concrete.
Me personally, I'm just built better. Sorry.
I mean, I'm a feline. I have big, wide paws. They're pretty adept at walking through the sand. I also know how to step over rock.
I have feet.
Arundel, what'd you get on the roll?
21.
21. The three of you, as you look about, you see one little. It's an odd little fellow. He's not at a stand or anything, nor is he kicked back and eating a sandwich, nor is he got even a line. You see is this hunched over dark shade figure. You can't he's covered in these like black cloaks all up his arms and hands. His face is even covered by this. The only thing that you can really see is under a mask, a white plastered mask over his face, the glow of two purple eyes as he wears a large backpack with various odds and ends sticking out of it. You see some potions on the side, you see a fishing pole sticking out from the top of his backpack, and you even see just right in the back of it a dagger has been stabbed right through it. He's hunched over on the ground and just kind of, you see his hands are together and he's sort of pulling them in and out of each other, rubbing them against each other as if though he's plotting something devilish almost. But out of everybody here, he's the only one who looks like he might sell a mask. Everybody else has the typical things you'd see in a marketplace: food, liquids or beverages. Liquids was not the way to describe that.
Just various
Well,
nondescript liquids.
Various nondescript liquids. Potions, weapons. He might be the only one who'd sell even any sort of clothing item that isn't armor.
Arcus is gonna push himself off the ground and dust himself off of all the fucking sand he just
Yeah.
got over himself.
In his eyes.
In his eyes and probably in his mouth and
Aaron is the one with the shit-eating grin now.
yeah, alright. Let's see anything then.
There's a person.
There was a man.
Well, I couldn't. I had sand in my eyes. I couldn't exactly see that.
What we're telling you.
Okay, well,
Get the sand
yeah, I
out.
don't-
You can see it.
Aaron's gonna point in the direction of the guy.
Thank you. That's all I needed. Arcus will, without no hesitation, right? Obviously, just fuck us straight over.
Just walk right over to this man. Right. Give me just a second. Fuck. What is it called? Hold on. Oh,
He was
fuck.
a man, right?
I know exactly what you're
No,
gonna look for, and I'm not gonna tell you.
No, there's this shop theme of a certain someone. Fuck. What is it? God damn it.
I wonder who it is.
No. It's a completely different character I'm thinking of. Hold on. Yeah,
Is it
here it
from
is.
those
No,
games?
here it is. Here it is. Okay, hold on, wait. No, I need the extended version of it. That's an ad. Oh my. Me when I try to find music ever and I can't do it and I can't do it anyways. As you walk up to this man as he's hunched over, rubbing his hands together and fiddling with his hands as if though there's something really interesting going on with him, he stops the minute you get any closer to him and clasps his hands together really tightly and looks up at you in pure silence.
Pardon me, good sir. I'm in the need of. Well, I'm in the market for buying a mask. Do you happen to have anything of the sorts in your bag?
In a gravelly voice, as his eyes, have this glowing purple. You see now that you've gotten closer to him, there is a set of purple eyes behind it. It seems they just glowed from afar in the shine of the sun. In a raspy voice, he tells you, I have many a thing in my various, pockets. As he speaks, different voices seem to exit his mouth almost involuntarily. Different voices of various different people, seemingly, not just one other man.
Oh, well, that's fantastic. What kind of masks do you have?
I have masks for hiding your identity, or masks to hide any medical malformities.
Well, I'm more so looking for something to, hide one's identity.
He nods as he reaches into one of his pockets and just shoves his whole arm in there, not even like reaching his hand in there. He shoves his whole arm in there as he reaches around for something. The sounds within his bag are non-existent as he just kind of moves his hand around, and he pulls out a mask similar to the one he is wearing, but made of gold. And he holds it out to you to see if you want that.
Oh, it's how exactly much would that be? That's quite fancy.
The gold is not real, not fake, not real.
Oh, well,
I will
how?
sell it to you for $5 whole.
Sorry?
Sorry, I meant gold.
Right. Do you maybe have anything a little more subtle?
You see as he dips it into his bag, not even letting go of it, he then pulls out a little bandana attached to a small pair of engineer goggles that would block out your eyes. This is something a little simpler.
Right. I guess I should be a little more specific. I need something that covers at least the top half of my face. Arcus, points to the mark on his cheek, specifically to hide this. I mean, the gold one wouldn't be awful. It's just a little extreme.
He points to the one on his face. What about something like this?
I mean, that one wouldn't be terrible, but I don't want to take your mask.
You see as he grabs the mask on his face and pulls it off, it reveals another mask underneath. I have many.
Oh. Well, how much for that one then?
I would part with it for free. I can continuously make them on my face.
Can Arcus check and make sure this thing isn't, gonna curse him as soon as he puts it on?
Yeah, roll Arcana for me.
Okay. That's a modded 20.
As you look at this mask, you don't see any inscriptions of spells or runes within it, and no magical energy exudes from it. It seems to be, by all accounts, a mask made of some material you can't entirely recognize, but it's definitely a mask.
Well, if you're willing to part with it, then I will gladly take that one.
He reaches out his hand further to give you the mask, holding it in his hand by just a few fingers.
Fine, Arcus will take it.
He nods to you and says, "Do you want anything else from me?"
No, I think this will suffice, actually. Thank you so much.
Delightful. We will meet again soon.
Right. Thank you again. Arcus, a little sketched out, is gonna turn away and walk back to everyone.
You see as he nods to you and continues to fiddle with his hands. Moose, are you looking at him at all?
Yeah.
As you see him pull the mask off, there's a reason why Arcus doesn't recognize this material. As you look at the mask he's wearing on his face, your scanners and what is little left of your database recognize the mask to be made of plastic. Something not very common around here, it seems.
Manufactured. Good. Plus.
Arcus. Yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry.
No, I don't have anything. It's just
Okay.
kind of plastic. I know that.
Arcus will walk back over, and as he's walking back over, he's gonna put the mask on.
The mask isn't cursed. You weren't scammed
Okay,
out of
cool.
that. It's just a normal
Okay.
mask that you put on your face and hides your identity. Moose, as Arcus walks toward you,
You're fine.
you notice this mask is also made of plastic.
Are you okay with the material?
I mean, it's not anything I'm used to, but it's definitely not as flashy as the first one they tried to get me to buy, so I think it'll do.
Understood. It's simple.
Simple's not always bad, especially when you're in hiding.
Understood.
You learn to like the simple things after a while. Right then, well, should we find the small one?
Indeed.
I guess so.
Speaking of the small one,
Literally
let's
in your wall.
jump on over. I almost fell out of the chair by doing a big arm movement. Anyways,
Fantastic job.
jumping on over to Blue. Blue, as you walk through the doors while everyone leaves and you see the mayor enter inside, you can hear the mayor's more frantic footsteps compared to the rest of the staff who seem to just be cleaning tables and laying out plates at this point, seemingly empty plates, readying for food that isn't there. You hear his frantic footsteps head off to the right, but you also do hear the clanging of spears and metal as he goes past them and pushes into an area seemingly guarded off.
I still want to kind of like start to follow and try see if I can find out where he's going, kind of thing.
As you make your way over to the right to where some stairs are, you hear the sounds of two spear staffs moving in front of each other. As you walk up, you don't hear anything as you haven't gotten close enough so that, you know, the guards are like, hey, what are you doing? But they've moved their spears seemingly in order to block your way.
May I pass through? I need to talk to the mayor.
Are you anyone important?
Yes, we just killed the angel in your courtyard.
There was an angel in the
Yes,
courtyard?
there was. And we got rid of it. So I'd like to talk to your mayor about it.
You see as one of the guards turns over to the other one. Was that supposed to happen? I don't...
I am coupled in the blood of an angel, as you can see.
But that's not... They look in between each other.
I don't know either. So that's why I'd like to talk to your mayor about it.
Well, okay, if you really killed an angel, then what god did it serve?
There are multiple gods in it, not from this room. I don't know. We didn't ask if he killed it because he's
Right,
attacking us.
Each angel looks a little different depending on the god they served.
I move my hand over my face. It looks. I'm blind. I can't see it.
Oh.
I'm gonna use this so much to my advantage.
No, it's fun. It's funny as fuck. It's funny as fuck.
It's like, come on, pity me, coward. pull out his footsteps after you left, and so I've made it here.
I
Please, may I talk to the mayor?
Give me a second. Sure, go right on ahead.
Right, thank you.
They both move their spears as they sheepishly both like look away, and you can hear like one of them like just humming to himself, like as if though
Just walk on through.
he's like he's so awkward about this situation right now. He
I just
feels
like while walking past and go, don't worry, I get it all the time. I'm gonna just walk on through.
you hear as the other guy goes, oh, and just kind of he turns his head a bit as you walk on by. But yeah, as you walk up the stairs, I'm not gonna get a bedroom map for this because fuck it. You walk up to this door, and as you peek through a hole within the door, you can see a
I what?
God damn it. Okay, a door's in front of you. A door's in front of
open
you.
it. I knock once, like, hello, mayor. Can we have a chat? I need to talk to you.
You hear as the mayor walks over and opens the door, and he looks down on you and says, didn't I already talk to the cat about,
Oh, this is not about payment. I need to talk to you about questions. I have questions about this
Oh.
town and everything.
I mean, I suppose if we can make it quick, I have to
Oh, I'll make it
prepare.
quick. Don't worry. Do you mind if I come in?
I guess.
Cool. I'm gonna go in.
He like moves over a bit and shuts the door as he watches you walk around the room and just
Can I sense or feel any light sources from like heat or like fire flickering?
you try to sense this out, but all you can really make is a light source coming from, well, actually no, you can't, because you can't see that, because blindness is not closing
So I'm
your
guessing it's
eyes.
magic.
No, it seems the only thing lighting up this room is a window, as you wouldn't want to create unnecessary heat in a room when you live in the desert.
Okay, where is the window?
Right above you.
Oh, it's a skylight?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Amazing. I'm gonna like make sure the door is locked, and like when he gets kind of like closer, I'm just gonna be like standing in the middle of the room.
How are you locking the door? Because he's not locking
I
it.
didn't say I'm locking the door. When he's closed the door.
Okay, then yeah, he closes the door. He closes the door behind him as he turns to look at you.
Okay. Does he? I want him to like step closer, basically.
He's just
But,
kind of
I'm looking around the room.
he's just kind of like standing in the doorway, kind of like
You're
near
what?
the door. What?
Exactly. I'm sensing around the room. You know, like I'm basically kind of like slowly tapping to kind of get a echolocation of the stuff around the room.
You can notice a nice bed right in the corner of the room, next to a nightstand with a set of bookshelves off in the top left corner. The bed and nightstand are in the top right corner of the room. There's some bookshelves. You almost bump into a little chair that's seemingly up there for reading. And on the wall, you can sense he's got something hung up there. And you can hear as he like turns his head quickly to look at you. And then as you hit your staff on the ground near the wall where something is hung up, you can hear the paper of whatever this is flipping on the wall. But as you don't comment on it, you can hear as he kind of breathes a sigh of relief and continues on to watch you walk around the room.
All right. I'm gonna go back to the painting. I'm gonna tap the wall slightly. Does it sound hollow?
It is not a painting. It is a piece of paper hung on the wall, and you can hear the
The paper.
as
yeah.
you touch the wall. The wall doesn't sound hollow, but there is
Okay.
something hung up there. And you hear the mayor go,
I can hear some paper. What does it say?
It's a map of the town. I use it for quick reference.
Lay down.
Yes. I mean,
I turn my head towards him.
I am mayor of this place, so it would only make sense.
I can't reach it. Would you mind if I feel it in case there's any markings so I can kind of test it out?
Is that
Usually when people draw it on a map,
completely
um,
necessary?
Well, yes, I would like to know the location here.
You came up here to ask me some questions.
About the town? So yes, I would like to know the location and the
Right.
the geology around here. So knowing a map would be fantastic.
I could just tell you. I don't.
Oh no,
think
because I have a good
it's-
memory, so I can remember it.
I could give you a spare copy of the map. Just I would.
What's so special about this one?
Nothing. It's very old. It's one of the first drawn maps of the town. It's a little outdated and very special. We don't want to ruin such an artifact.
I kind of like put a hand up towards it as if I'm going to as if I'm going to grab it, but I'm not gonna grab it. I want to see if he moves at all.
As you kind of smack your hand on it, you.
Oh no, I'm basically like
Oh.
slowly reaching up.
He doesn't move, but he just kind of like you hear like a no. Don't do
What? I just
that.
want to know what it is. I want to feel
It's an old map. Don't do that.
I'll be light. I'm very light on my
Well,
feet and my
yes, but
hands.
it could shatter at a mere touch. I don't want to. Don't touch it.
Okay, can I have a secondary map then? A spare? Do you have any spare?
Yeah. Yes. You hear him pat
bring one
around.
over?
You hear him pat around his robe. I keep a couple copies somewhere whenever I go. Ah!
Cool.
You hear him pull out a little copy of it, and he holds something toward you, and you hear it like as he wiggles it. It sounds
close
like
to me?
paper. Yeah, he's like reaching his hand down to you, give you the map.
I turn around, use my whole staff to kick over his leg so he's kneeling on the ground.
You hear as your bow staff connects with the back of his legs. He goes whoa, and falls
I'm
on
then
the
gonna
ground.
quickly take off my scarf, which is just the mask under. Use it to cover his mouth so he can't scream.
Roll me
listen.
sleight of hand.
Okay. Does a 18 work?
Yeah, an 18 works. You wrap it. The mayor is, to remind you, a golden dragonborn, and you get the scarf in his mouth and hold both hands behind his neck.
I'm gonna kick him down so he's like face or like lying on the ground kind of thing. Okay, so I'd recommend you be silent. Alright? No screaming, or else I will get rid of you. So, I'm gonna like kind of try basically push him over so he's on his back, and then lightly take off the scarf, and like basically put my staff on his chest, and say, like just lightly, now, what is actually on the map?
It's
I'm not a web denizen, so if it's something like that, you can say it.
a what?
Exactly. Don't worry. I was curious. Now, what was it?
It's the schedule. It's the schedule I have to follow.
Oh, so you know you have to follow it. Does everyone know they have to follow it? Does everyone have their own schedule?
Everyone has their own.
Why were you hiding it from me then?
I don't like people knowing, and if it's the schedule, if it goes off, everything's wrong. The angel wasn't supposed to hit the fountain, and now the fountain's broken, so I can't be assassinated tonight, and now everything's wrong.
Oh, so you were supposed to be
everything's
assassinated.
wrong.
You were supposed to be. Let me get fucking my paper. Let me start writing this down.
Everything. I'm supposed to be assassinated at the fountain tonight, and then it happens, and then it starts all over again. It's over and
What
over
happens?
and over. Something in the sky. I only see a flash of it. Is it? He's clearly going into a panic attack at this point. He's about to just completely shut down.
I smack his chest in a way that basically makes him push out all the air, and so he can't hyperventilate, and so he stops going into a panic attack. Okay, Khan, I'm down now. I'm not going to kill you yet. Well, I'm trying to reform. I'm not going to kill you. I just want the information. So, you know about this. How do you remember about these? Usually these people forget about it. What makes you so special?
It's just a flash in the sky. We all see it. Everybody knows about it. I at least I think they know about it. And
Well, I've heard my friend who talked about it seemingly. Well, when I talked to anyone about it, they said they
no one likes
not
to
really.
talk about it. Everybody,
They denied it even.
these people, they come to like you, they come into a town, they want to talk about it. It's all they want to talk about. It's all they want to know, and we don't know what it is, so we've just killed them every time. Every time. They don't shut up. They don't shut up. Oh, the web this, the web that. It makes me so angry.
Oh,
I just,
you know about the web?
we all do. Everyone does. We just don't want to think about it. We just don't want to think
Oh.
about it.
That's mighty interesting. Give me one sec.
You see as he continues to talk about the web, he's like holding his head and like rocking back and forth. You hear him whisper under his breath continuously, "Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up."
I'm gonna
shut
like
up."
smack his hand with my bow stuff. Like, I'll talk about a different subject. So, what was the festival tonight? What was going on?
It's just a party. We're trying to get donors to help with the fortress's problem. There's things in the basement under the fountain. No one's supposed to
What is
know
it?
about it. Well, a long time ago, one of my predecessors, he was this nasty fellow. He liked to raise things from the dead. It's why we keep the light cantrips on the fountain. If it's too dark under or the above the fountain, then they crawl out. But if we keep it lit above the fountain, they don't want to come above the ground. So we were looking for donors who might pay us in money or people to deal with the things, but the people who are supposed to be coming to this party are supposed to help with that, but I get assassinated as someone wants to use them for their own, but then it happens and I don't remember anything after that.
Interesting. So, you go to the party, these creatures that come from the undead come out from below the fountain.
No, they don't come out. I get stabbed, and then I get shoved into the fountain to make it look like I passed out drunk.
But what's going to happen this time?
What do you mean what's going to happen this time? I don't know.
The angels fall.
The fountain's never been broken before. It's always supposed to go exactly how it says on the schedule, but
Okay.
it never changes. We kill the people who can change it. It's not supposed to do this.
Blue's like chuckling slightly. Well, we can only have one control available, can't we? Can I bludgeon this man to death while he can't attack back? I wanna put the scarf back in his mouth so he can't scream, then I'm gonna bludgeon him to death.
As you go to put the scarf back in his mouth, you see as... Give me just a second real quick. What do they breathe? What do they breathe again? Is it fire? Hold on. What do...
Golden's,
Are Golden's fire? Hold on. What do they... I mean, really anything is going to burn up the scarf or, like, dissolve it, but I just need to figure out what it is. Okay, gold
It
is
is
fire.
fire.
Gold is fire.
Okay, well, if I see if he's like basically charging something, I'm gonna take the scarf out because I want to keep it.
As you pull your scarf away, he begins to... You see in his mouth, it's heat. You know when you're in a hot desert and the air kind of waves? You see that as he begins to charge this fire breath in his mouth. Make me a dex save.
All right. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah, it's half damage, right? Creature takes... It's half damage on a successful save. You will take 2 fire damage as you dodge out of the way as he breathes this fire breath around the room. As he gets up, he runs to the door and tries to get out of the door.
What do you- I want to try trip him over here again.
Yeah, roll to hit.
All right. Quarterstaff. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah, as he runs to the door, which is now on fire, as well as the bed sheets at this point, you thwack him in the knees and he falls over with a thunk.
I'm gonna stand on top of him and go, don't you fucking move. I'm going to kill you. You're going to be silent during it. And your body will never be found.
He's kind of like,
Okay.
he's like speaking into the floor. He's like snout down onto the floor and he can't really open his mouth. Are you
May
gonna...
whatever God you pray for give you mercy. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna
well,
just
hold
fucking
on.
start
Roll
smacking.
roll sleight of hand if you're getting the scarf in his mouth again.
No, because he's on the floor. I'm gonna just basically from behind his head just.
All right, yeah. As you smack the first strike into him, I'm gonna have him make a con save on this one. Roll to hit for me, and then I'm gonna put it against the number I just got.
19.
Wow, okay, just 2 under, Jesus. Yeah, as you thwack him in the head, the first strike immediately knocks him unconscious, and you see as he lays on the ground, just kind of bleeding out at this point. You could leave him if you want.
Blue is you see like this kind of like blue shadows slightly grow, and like the Ouroboros start to turn. No, Blue's going back to the old ways and is going until there's blood.
You keep... Hold on. You keep thwacking into his head with a... And eventually, his skull is exposed and there's blood all over the carpet. You hear a knocking on the door as you keep bludgeoning in with a dunk, dunk, dunk. Boss, are you all right in there? You still having a conversation, or everything okay?
Oh, sorry, that's me. The thwacking is me checking echolocation around me because I'm blind. Sorry about that. Really confusing.
Does it
but,
normally
we're fine.
sound like you're thwacking against flesh?
It's a big room, so it means it's hitting. I accidentally hit my foot as well, but I'm hitting against the floor. Yes.
Roll deception for me.
All right, boys. 17.
Well, okay. Well, we just wanted to let you know that one of the donors is coming a little early. They wanted to, say hello and whatnot. I assume the mayor's in there, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
of course.
okay. Well, then, yeah.
Although
One of the donors is here and would like to say hello. We'll be downstairs, keeping him out of your room, of course.
Thank you for giving privacy with me. I need to talk to him, but thank you.
Right. You hear the footsteps of the guard going back down the stairs.
Is there any response from the mayor?
Well, I don't know, man. Why don't you ask his exposed skull?
Can I hear breathing?
You hear a very raspy, but clearly it's that of a final breath rather than someone being alive.
2 more for good.
With another thwack, thwack. The second time, you hear a as you fracture the skull, and you hear, as the guard was walking down the stairs, are you sure everything's all right in there?
Oh, we've been attacked! Please help us! I'm gonna basically kick his body away, and I'm gonna go hide in the corner as if I was nowhere near it. I'm also gonna throw a dart up at the window, so it looks like something fell on him.
The skylight right above you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Roll to hit.
Alright, boys. I'm gonna use dart, whatever. 19.
How unfortunate. I was going to say you want to roll low on this, because as you chuck the dart up and try to get into the corner after kicking the body away, goes right through the skylight. The guard bursts in to see fire all across the floor from his fire breath. You in the corner.
I'm shivering, scared.
You're probably covered in a little bit of his blood as well. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Which he notices.
And also, yeah.
He notices you are not only covered in angel blood, but also a bit of more redder blood. And he sees the mayor kicked off into the corner and skull like open and fractured. Yeah.
Blue is shaking. Like, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Loud noises. What's happening? It's like holding the staff, trying to prop themselves up.
Looks at the body. Looks at you.
What's happening?
We're gonna cut back for a moment, just a brief moment to ask, lads, are we all making our way back to the fort at this point? Oh yeah, no, Arendelle, you're right in the chat.
Most
The staff
likely.
would be bloodied as fuck.
Yeah,
No,
the
I would
staff
pause.
is also had blood. I
That
don't know
probably
how
has
you're
like
gonna let this
brains
one
dripping
trip.
off it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I have a plan for that. It's something went through the skylight, hit him in the skull, making the brains, the like blood and stuff spray over blue.
I don't know how many excuses you think you could get away with.
I-
Right out the balance flying.
Watch me.
Right, so you all probably headed back to the
Yes, especially the staff you were holding in your hands.
to the heading.
Great that those strange flesh whacking sounds have led to brains on your
That's crazy.
staff.
That's crazy.
Sorry, zombie, go on.
You guys have probably headed back to the fort at
Inside
this
a
point.
bar.
Yes.
As you all enter back into
Yeah.
the fort, you hear a as a dart lands just a few feet in front of you. Anyhow, cutting back
What the fuck?
cutting back to Blue, the guard
Fucking angel.
Forget about me.
the guard looks at. Sorry, what were you saying?
It's not even a holy blade. What are you talking about?
The guard sees the dead man over in the corner, your staff and yourself covered in blood. Doesn't even take a second to look up to see the little hole in the skylight from the dart. And he immediately points the spear at you and just says, "What do you have to say for yourself?"
I don't know what's happening. I can't see anything.
What do you mean you can't? You have blood and brain matter on your staff.
I don't know. I heard the glass crash and then.
So you just I'm sorry. So you just accidentally did this. Oh.
No, something came from the sky. And look at the skylight.
He looks up for a moment to see a little hole in the skylight. Are you fucking kidding me right now?
I don't know what happened.
Well, you better know what happened.
I don't. I was walking around testing, seeing around. I hit myself in the foot, and when I looked up, and
I think you hit a little more than just your foot. I think he motions to
hitting
the
the
other.
floor.
He motions to the other body. Now you've got about 10 seconds to start explaining yourself in a rational manner before I get the rest of the guards up here and we throw you in the, what do we call it here? Never mind, in the jail.
I don't know what I can say. I don't know what happened. What do you expect is rational?
I don't know, a rational explanation. That's your job, not mine. I'm not the rational explanation giver. I'm the guard who's just found his mayor dead.
I gave you a rational explanation, even though it sounds irrational. It's what happened.
Wait, this is... You see as he stops for a moment, spear pointed at you. He looks over to the body. Wait, this isn't supposed to... This isn't supposed to happen yet. What?
What?
Wait. You see as if he's like entered a room he's never seen before. He looks around the room for a moment and just is in this strange shut up. You can hear him looking around the room and muttering to himself as if though he's only just entered this room. For everybody outside, you can see multiple people are doing this as well, looking around as if though they've never seen this place before. Even the spellcasters who were putting light cantrips on the fountain begin to look around in this confused daze as everybody just looks around. But nothing happened?
What? Nothing happened. I stand up as if nothing happened, completely dropping the fake shaking.
You still
What?
don't move.
I'm not moving.
This is
Standing
but-
still. What happened?
Normally he's not supposed to die for another 6 hours, but everything's fine.
What happened?
You mean what?
What about the routine is off?
Everything about the routine is off. The fountain wasn't supposed to get destroyed. The
What's happening with the fountain?
you
I
know
like
what's
to look at
happening
the
with
bishop.
the
No, the things underneath it. We need to get the light cantrips back.
what things under? I don't know any. He's not
It's
supposed.
part of my
so-
routine.
I'm supposed to go home in a few hours. My shift is almost over, but he's dead already. You see as he takes his other hand off the spear and just begins to look at his hands confused, and you see as he's just in this pure state of confusion, standing looking around the room, trying to make sense of anything in his mind of this. You all see outside, everybody else is doing something similar, except they're wondering, why they're feeling this. The guard is the only one who seems to be really aware.
Am I able to stealth out? Like, while he's looking around?
You could walk past him at this point, and he would not notice.
Cool. I'm gonna walk past them out of the room, like, oh, the fountain. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna go run to see if I can see the party.
Yeah, as you walk out, and run out, everybody else is doing the same confused daze. As you even see a very well-dressed man standing in the room with all the tables, looking around, and he's yelling at people. He's like, "Why the fuck aren't you doing anything? What are you looking at? I'm supposed to be here?" He confusedly looks around while intermittently yelling at everyone. Everyone just seems to be in a state of pure confusion, and as you make your way outside, where the party was standing at by the fountain looking at your dart... Never mind, I was going to say something else. As you walk outside, the rest of you, as you look around, you can see that in the sky is a crack. Not the crack that you see during the reset, but a sealed yellow crack within the sky that glows very brightly. But you can also see it's broken, almost. There's little cracks in this sealant, as if though it was shoddily placed back together. It clearly won't hold whatever this is that it's holding back.
Go up to the party. Hey.
Care to
I don't like it.
I think there's been such a difference to the schedule that something's gone wrong. I found the information.
The difference to the
First of
schedule,
all-
how?
First of all,
First off, what did you-
schedule?
Different.
So they all have a schedule. This is the thing. Web denizens know of the schedule and know of the web. They get angry because people come in and talk about it. They have a piece of in the mayor's room had a piece of paper with his schedule. He on the schedule was supposed to be assassinated tonight in the fountain.
Should we look at
Probably
schedule?
stop that, or look at the schedule, or
You say things happened ahead of schedule. What
Yeah.
exactly was it that
So-
happened?
According to
I
the
don't
mayor,
like this voting.
according to the mayor, it was supposed to start, and around donors would come in to try and help with their situation, because under the fountain, some person has some dead creatures or something underneath the fountain, and the lights keep them staying away, but they need donors to keep it and get rid of them. So apparently there's the party, and during the party, there's supposed to be an assassin. The assassin kills the mayor, lets him lay up against the fountain as if he was drunk, and then it resets. They know about the resets as well.
And you say this event happened ahead of schedule.
Well, yes. Also, the Blue steps for a second, and for a second, the Ouroboros kind of stops down. And he's like, "Yes, the fountain."
What did you do, Blue?
Arcus just
Accelerated.
has an eyebrow cocked and is looking like, is this normal for you?
Blue is somewhat covered now in red. Blue. It's
Oh, like they see you got a little bit of ketchup on you, or not ketchup.
went back to the old ways to get information and make sure none was leaked.
You are skirting around the truth, my friend. Lying is a coward's tactic.
I
Tell
did not
me
lie.
the truth.
I did not lie. What I'm saying is related to my old self. I killed him. I didn't want the information to get out. I hit him, I killed him, I got information I needed, and then made sure he couldn't make it anymore.
Of course you killed him, didn't you?
Bill, whatever you did, you've completely disrupted the.
You've botched the entire day.
As
You
you
disrupt whatever pattern there is.
Petulant child.
As you all say this and begin to notice this, the sound of confusion begins to slowly turn into sobbing as you hear multiple people just begin to. You even see a couple of the casters who are making the light cantrips curl up into the fetal position and just begin to weep.
It was to get rid of another variable, and to get rid so they didn't talk.
Yes,
I'm
but
trying.
whatever you did, you just messed up this area.
I can
It
see
killed
that.
the
Dice.
mayor.
I can see that he
Should-
wasn't supposed to die for 6 hours, but here we are.
Do you reckon that's why you aren't in this guild of intellectuals anymore? Because you couldn't handle it.
I didn't want to be.
You were given a
would've-
simple task, friend. Get some information from some lowly common mayor of a town in God knows where. But no, that was too hard for you, wasn't it? It's just too difficult.
And I did.
Think with your
did.
fists
I-
first, didn't you?
I got the information. How I do it? How I didn't want to do it. Looking back, I don't want to do it. I don't want to kill for information, but
Let's just stop. Let's just stop. Look, I don't know what exactly is going on here, but whatever happened, it disrupts the harmony of this place. Something's not right anymore. There is a tear in the sky, and I don't exactly know how any of this works, but something fucked up. And now we have to figure out how to fix it.
The thing that fucked up's right in front of you, Arcus.
Stop.
no one's perfect.
I don't really
No,
think-
you are definitely not perfect.
Alright.
I think what's happening is that after the male dies is when the reset happens. And so the reset's trying to happen, but something's stopping it. And the same with this sobbing. I think people would sob after it, and so have just adjusted to the schedule of him dying.
No. If you just said that he was placed to make it look like he passed out in the fountain and drunk, people wouldn't know he died.
They realized after he was stabbed by a knife.
That doesn't make any sense.
He was stabbed by a knife and then placed. So only after the party did people realize, oh, he's not drunk, he's been stabbed.
Argus
And
is
then the
looking
reset
back up
happens.
at the sky. Look at this
You
crack
look
that's up there.
You look at the crack and see that the golden sheen that has sealed over it, it clearly has several pieces and shards that are outlined in white, and they're rumbling almost as if though trying to hold something back.
I think we're about to have much bigger problems than whatever just happened.
Of course.
I think
we
we've
are.
got
We-
time limits.
We should move quick. Look at the map that was left so we know. Again.
Mm-hmm. Arendelle,
Yes.
do you suppose we should check in with our friend back at the library?
What worth would it be to us now?
Well, they know more than we do.
A non-denizen might know. What?
Might be worth a try. Best count our lucky stars that it does.
Sh-
Blue kind of like
Mhm.
moves up their scarf to kind of cover their face a bit more.
So we're heading back to the library.
Indeed.
Yes.
God damn it! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Anyways, anyways,
Mars.
E-commerce right now.
as you, As you all leave the library, you see several people are either doing the same thing that some of the others are doing in the fort and walking around. That's the wrong one. They're looking around confused, or they're sobbing on the ground. And as you walk your way back to the library, you see that the elven man he stands out greatly, as many of the people are touching the sand around them, trying to figure out what's going on with it, sobbing near him, while he is standing just staring at this crack in the sky, not noticing you all walk up.
I'm going to. Can I use my detect thoughts on him? Let's see what he's thinking.
Yeah. What do I need to roll for that? Is that just a wisdom save?
I'm gonna figure it out. I gotta find it in future trades.
If I remember right, for detect thoughts, it's you get the base level.
It's let me just find it.
Okay.
Let's see. Second level. It's once per long rest. I'm trying to figure it out. Duration, you can read the thoughts of certain creatures. I can initially learn the surface thoughts of any creature, or what if it's on its mind at its own, but it's on its mind at that moment. I don't think there's a save or anything for it.
It's if you probe deeper, I think I need to make a save. All right, so as you detect into his mind and look about into what he's thinking, you hear various different little snippets of just, what is that? Are those idiots behind this? What? I've never... Maybe I have? You get very little sentence fragments of just confusion and wonder as he stares up at the sky, having now cracked. Do you want to probe deeper?
No, I'm gonna just leave him.
Just leave it there? Alright. Yeah, but he's standing there confused and in awe.
I think you can ask him, but I don't believe he's gonna have any information we could meet. He seems just as confused as everyone else.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to ask.
The more information is better.
Go ahead then. Feels like we've just caused these people enough trouble as is.
We is hardly the term I'd use.
Oh my god. Go ask them.
Alright.
Are you doing that, Arendelle?
I mean, at this point, Aaron's probably like a little too, like, his composure's like noticeably a little shaken.
Uh-oh.
He's gonna like silently just like turn to Kitoko and ask that Kitoko do it instead.
Katoku is gonna silently nod and walk up to this individual.
As you get closer, he turns to look at you and the group, and then back up at the sky. Oh no.
Partially. It wasn't my doing, it was most of our doing, it was one of them.
I haven't ever seen one of these before. I've only heard them described, if it is what I think it is.
Well, what do you think it is?
Well, from other travelers I've talked to who've passed through, other than you, you fucked up in trying to resolve this.
It wasn't my decision at all.
Yeah, I've only heard stories, but apparently it's possible to resolve a loop within a web. You expedite the schedule in some way close enough to the reset, and then it just doesn't happen. But most attempts in order to do it end up in, well, as people have described it, mass hysteria. People crying in the streets and Oh shit.
Mhm.
Oh shit. You see as he looks around, you see as he's eyeing the walls of the void that are closer, that are close by, just behind a house down a path. I need to go before one of them gets here. What section are we in? What cluster is the closest?
Do you
I'm unsure.
Do you have a map?
Okay.
I don't have the map on me. I don't
Yeah.
know who has the map.
Moose
Moose?
is raising its hand.
Arcus,
Okay,
you were
Moose.
saying something.
What do you mean it? What is it?
Yeah, there's people who look over certain sections of the web. They live in the clusters, and they are going to be here. I have to
see.
go. I have to go. They don't like travelers. None of them like travelers. At least I don't. Well, okay, some of them do. Some of them are actually rather nice, but I don't know which sector this is in. Does anyone have a map?
Moose.
Moose is gonna walk up and get a map.
You see,
Well, I'm not even slightly concerned.
as he. Do you give him the map, or do you just hold up the map to him?
Hold up the map to him.
Let's see. I went. You see as he points to a node on this map, he then retracts his finger and goes, "What is the hearth?
Oh,
This is
not been here very long, so
wow.
Oh,
Okay.
weird.
Um. Well, oh, this is no help. You don't have any of the maps I've ever seen. Maybe you see as he traces his finger across it for a moment. Well, I do know where the blood sun is in relation. Oh, fuck. We're near.
Mhm.
You see as he points to a node that's like about 2 or 3 nodes away from the cluster on the map labeled Vlakith's cluster. Oh, no. I'm not dealing with this. I am not dealing with them. I'm out of here. Nope. Mm-mm. You see as he throws
And
his...
how do we leave?
Well, there's a void wall just north of here if you're trying to get closer to the cluster. Or you can go down that pathway right there, where I'm about to go, and go south. Choice is yours, really. But
well,
the webmaster's gonna be
the
here.
cluster doesn't sound
in-
too fun, so maybe.
I mean, I'd rather not. So I think house sounds good to me.
Isn't the cluster where we're trying to go? Oh no, that's where the G-man said we should go.
Yeah.
Gee, man.
I'm only gonna call. I cannot remember his name. I'm only gonna call him the G-man.
We're all gonna call the G-man. He never gave us a name.
He never did.
He's Orville.
Anyway,
Oh yeah, purple guy. Sorry.
So
I've
his name.
I've been calling him the man in purple in my notes. If you all want
The
a name
purple
for
guy.
him. No.
We're just calling him G-man.
You see as he says he's about to go down this way, his face just kind of drops, and you notice he's looking up at the crack. Do any of you turn to look at it?
Yeah, I do, zombie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay, alright.
will.
You know what I mean!
Yes.
Yeah,
No.
I was fucking
I haven't,
confused as shit because everyone's like, "Holy shit, what's happening?" I was like, "Huh? What's happening?"
What?
no, I'm just gonna stare
As
at him,
you
actually.
all look up at the crack, you see what looks to be several different little, almost drone-like creatures zipping about it. You see them zapping across the little cracks, and you hear... Hold on. You hear this almost fanfare come from just behind this man as you see this crowd of... How many of you have seen Githyanki before?
Ah,
I have not seen anything.
Okay,
Oh,
other than
yeah,
you.
no, I have been for that, but that was
Aaron is most likely unfamiliar with them.
All of you see
I
these
believe Pitoko would have seen them.
strange... The only way you could really describe these people is as if though they were these strange space lizards, almost. They all have hair, of course, and are wearing these silver sets of armor with broadswords. But you see as these several people begin to play this trumpeting tune as a large man with armor on. He's got this large plate armor that looks comedically large. Like his head is very small in this armor. It looks as if though the armor is twice his size, as if though he's got twice his size in body mass under it. And as he walks up, you see he's got this large greatsword on his back, and as he looks at all the people, he says in this very dude bro voice, "Stop your moping, stop your yapping. It's Brock Dynamo. I'm here to cure you of your ails. Oh, sorry, little one. Are you having a bit of a troubling time with this little crack thing?" And you see this adult woman that he's referring to kind of look up to him and sobs, go, "I don't like it. We're gonna get that fixed right up for you. Now tell me, is there any people you might have seen that are new to this place?" The elven man is gone. He is run off. He is bucked off as soon as he heard his voice. He's out of there. He's gone with the wind.
Hey,
We need to leave.
hey,
We need
Blue-
to leave.
hey, Panda, do you think Blue will be okay if Moose just scoops it up? And
Yeah, fine.
runs?
Yeah, that's absolutely
Okay,
fine.
cool. Yeah, as soon as Moose hears them be like, "Have you seen any?" Moose is just picking up Blue, just scooping and just sprinting after the elf man.
Where do we go?
I am
Oh,
a target.
okay, let's go.
I
Let's
need to
go.
run.
Alright then.
Are you going north or south?
We're
Are
on
you
the
going
run.
down the way the elven man suggested, or are you going north?
Which one's closer?
The southern path is closer and more open, but if you wanted to go north, you'd have to run back the path you came, past the fort, and over the hill a bit to get to the void wall.
So it's either we go back and then we have to come back here after maybe a reset, or we go north and go to the next bit and get closer to the hive. The cluster.
Let's see.
My brain is telling me go cluster, you know.
Me brain Panda is
Uh-huh.
staying closer, but
You're
But
saying
yeah,
it's
cluster
no.
probably would.
I think we need to get the fast path out of here.
Okay, yeah, we're going fast.
All right, you
Run.
going?
We're
We're
following
going
the elf.
south then, the quicker way out.
Yep.
Indeed.
All right. As you hear this woman go, "There's no one else. There's no one." Drat, man. Well, if you do see anyone that looks weird, that ain't someone you know on your little schedule, then do let me know. All right. You see as he adopts a more serious tone, as as you're running, you see very quickly as he addresses his little squad he has with him, "Fan out." And you see as they all begin to split off in pairs. There's about 8 of them with him, and you can even hear the flapping of wings coming from the fort, as you can see a red dragon being ridden as it descends near the fortress. You all make your way though out of the southern path, which luckily none of the Gith have been able to get to yet, as you make it towards the void wall. And do you step through? I assume most of you do.
I'm gonna say, does Arcus trip on sand?
Yes.
Trip on sand and fall through.
Listen.
Everyone's saying
Easy,
halfway in,
easy.
halfway out.
Moose
no,
knows what Blue does.
Okay, for real.
Moose
does
is
he?
kind of like,
I don't know. Does Arcus trip on sand again?
Make it exit.
Make a dex save.
So you don't have
Kinda
to,
like
but if you want to, I'm
shoulder
up for
No, I
it.
want it, it's funny.
If he does, can I try catch him?
Absolutely.
You got it, boys.
Yeah, I rolled a 6. So
Yeah,
no,
you
I
trip on
fucking-
another rock as you get close to the void wall.
Can Aaron catch him before he falls on his face again?
Yeah, go ahead. Make me another make me sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Okay, where's my character sheet?
you did it.
No, thank you. It's a 22.
Yeah, you catch him as he trips toward the void wall. And catch him before he falls in.
I know, you ought to be more careful.
I'm trying.
As Moose like reaches it, he is just like shouldering. Sorry. Oh, Valley Peep.
No, Q, you're good.
You're
You-
fine.
Who's
We've all-
who's heading in? Who's heading in?
Hi.
Considering Aaron kind of just has Arcus in his arms right now, Aaron's just kind of not like throwing Arcus through, but just kind of like pushing him forward a little bit.
1, 2.
You mother, and he just gets cut off.
Yeah, as you
motherfu-
as you get sucked into the void while you're a whoop, and yeah, Arcus is gone.
Moose went through, right?
I'd assume so.
Yeah.
Okay, so Blue's already is there as well because it's picked up by Moose.
Okay, then yeah.
Yoko was kind of like she wasn't running the whole time. She's just been walking there.
You all
Hurry it up.
get sucked in with a whoop. Irindal, you stayed behind, right?
He wants to just make sure everyone else has gone through before he does.
You can hear what sounds to be footsteps making their way down the path, and they are not footsteps of someone on a scheduled path.
Would you like to hop through at the same time?
Let's just wait to see who this is first.
As you turn around, there is a pair of 2 space lizards making their way down the path and checking on the people. You see them asking them questions, poking them with their swords a little bit. Not stabbing them, but just poking them with their swords. You can make out from a distance by reading their lips a little bit.
You can't?
Have you seen?
Only from a distance.
You
It's not the
can.
19.
I was just really
Well,
confused by the very slight pause. I was like, you can make out the thing in the distance.
Don't make out with them. This isn't Baldur's Gate. I wouldn't
okay.
condone making out with Lae'zel anyway. She's a bit weird. Anyways.
Do it anyway. What?
What?
said that?
There we go.
Right, anyways.
What?
You heading through?
I mean, everyone else is through, right?
Did Augustine go
Yeah.
through?
Did Augustine go through?
I never said.
Is Augustine still
Well,
here?
that's why we're asking the question now. Is
Yeah.
Augustine
No,
there?
I didn't. I didn't go through. I'm still here.
Okay.
I'm gonna push Augustine through.
This is the
That is
second
no
time
choice.
Augustine has been pushed through.
Make a dex save,
Yeah.
Augustine, and make a
That's weird.
make an attack roll to determine the DC of that dex save, Kiriko.
Alright.
Natural 20.
I need to open my dice again.
Did you roll to like help? No.
Can I lend a help action?
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Sure, you can lend a help
roll
action.
roll with advantage. Jim.
It's not gonna be
Amazing.
too hard to. That's great.
Okay,
I don't think
roll the
it's gonna
20.
do it. I got a 25. Try
Oh.
again.
Okay. Fuck you.
Yeah, you give him a little but Augustine, you like trip a bit, but you don't fall in. The Gith are getting closer. They're on that little island you see right there, like checking these people. They're clearly not being very timely about checking these people, as you can hear from behind. The responses mostly, or, huh?
Me too.
What? Where
Can
am
I,
I?
very Looney Tunes style, have Arcus reach his hand back through, grab Augustine by the collar, and try to yank him back in?
Yeah.
What
Go
the
ahead.
fuck? Why am I being pulled?
You're not going in.
I pushed you through the first door, and now you're gonna get pushed through the door. It's a bit now. I hate to tell you
Being
that.
pulled in.
Exactly.
You don't
You
get to
would push
choose when
into
you're going around.
Arcus's hand.
I mean, I
You
don't-
legally have to be
I
touched.
could just try and grab somebody else and make it the chain.
Make it a chain.
Like, you
Okay,
can try.
wait. Okay, so you know what? What I'll say, Arcus roll to hit, Augustine roll to hit one of the two of them, and if you get grabbed, you're going through.
I have a funny thing that I could do.
Well, I'm not taking you, don't worry.
Okay.
Hey, to be fair, if Arcus misses, if you hit anyone, Augustine, it doesn't matter because you're not going anywhere.
Yeah. Arcus, what you got?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does
I
that
got a
grab
five, so
you?
You're not going anywhere.
You got a 4?
Yeah, random
Oh
flare, fuck
no.
you.
Yeah, you reach through and
do that.
swipe at his collar, but you miss completely. The Gith are getting closer, and they're now poking around at one of the houses. But one of them has like locked eyes with Kiriko. You see as this Gith locks eyes with you. It's a dude. You know, he's got a really gangly looking nose with this spiky hair, and he's just like staring at you, fiddle with this void wall.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I will wave to him.
He blinks.
Oh my god, you guys.
I just want to be known. Blue has
We're gonna
not
get
been,
whole characters ready.
Blue's not been not come out of Moose's arms. He's just chilling in Moose's arms on the other side.
Shit, too comfy.
Can we go now?
Correct.
I'd hope so, but somebody's being
Do
difficult.
whatever you want to. That's okay. Why do I have to be the one that goes?
True.
You're in a fucking Baps Augustine on the back of the head, and then just walk through.
Whoop. Arendelle's gone.
Anyway, if you're done fooling around, I'm going in.
What the hell am I the one that... Why is it me? They try and push me all the time. Why... Are you just walking in while he's talking?
Yep.
He's gonna start going on a fucking tangent about it.
He's gonna talk to the
I
word.
don't get it. Like, I'm just fucking standing here trying to get my shit done. Be into shit.
So I'm waiting for him to fucking die.
Did,
to get the rave.
Did anybody else go through?
Kitoko did while in the middle of Augustine starting to talk.
Okay.
Just
Augustine,
Yeah.
this man is now just staring at you. The lady with him has also joined in staring at you from a distance.
Take a photo. It'll last longer.
What did you say?
Take a photo.
Let's take a photo. It'll last longer.
They blink at you.
I don't think they know what photos are.
You're not in this
Augustine's
episode,
fucking-
Toko.
You're not in this episode. Augustine's just fucking double flipping the birds and walking backwards in.
You see as they they do the dog thing where they like turn their heads 45 degrees at your hands, and you just whoop, you get sucked through with the rest of everybody else into. Give me a second. What was this one?
We are in the void.
As you step
nowhere.
through and get sucked into this this void wall, you're spat out into, if I can find the map, you're spat out into this beautiful looking place. It's a swampy, more river-esque place with various little sprites dancing around the lake as you enter this almost swampy area. Ruins are laid about, stone buildings long forgotten. It's a very stark contrast. You feel the temperature shift from the desert to this swampy, watery area. It's a much more restricted area, with void walls being seen on the sides and one further in the distance. The area is much more calmer, though, and after a couple minutes, the Gith don't follow you through, so you might be safe.
I'm still just sitting in Moose's arms, chilling. I think Moose is like covered in like a little bit of blood now.
Yeah, Moose, you got a bit of blood on you.
Moose is just gonna kind of take a moment to realize that it just kind of scooped Blue up and put Blue down. Apologies.
Oh, it's fine. She's like kind of looking around itself. It's like, oh, it's fine. Don't worry. I'm used to it. Just like stretches a little bit. Well, we got out of there, luckily, and now it's a... God damn it.
Good. So. Hey, Zombie.
Yeah.
Would there be GIF in the book that he read about the species, or is it just... they were just like
No. The
Okay.
book you read was a more local title on species they knew of in the area. Gith weren't really documented in this book, so for all you know, these
Understood.
are funny, weird space lizards.
Me too.
So true.
Me three.
I will say, as you all stand and take in the new sights, one sound does strike you as odd, and it is a you can hear far off in the distance.
Cool.
What the fuck?
Oh, I don't like that. Oh, by the way, anybody that's looking over at Augustine sees that he sort of reaches down into his boot and he pulls out that dart that was pulled into the ground when they were walking towards the mayor's office or area. Did you happen to drop this?
like there's like a panning out, like maybe a small tiny flame on the end of that scarf. Just, yes. May I have it back?
Fuck it, why not?
Thank
He's
you. I only have
that's
a.
out for you.
She kind of grabs it, put it in a pocket. Yes, I try to use it as a distraction to lay out a plan to lie.
Evidently, it worked.
Although y'all put it in my head, or any of our heads for that matter.
Yes, the plan. Okay, so the plan did not work. I get it, but then I didn't get punished. Really,
You're welcome.
by you. I meant by the gods, because the gods was about to, I'm pretty sure, execute me on the spot, but then the fracture or whatever the fuck happened. I was saved by the bell, so per se.
Oh,
You
so you're
can-
saying your streak of fortune of avoiding the consequences of your actions, that justifies them, does it?
No, I was just about to say you can do me out later. Yeah, I think we have more pressing matters, or if you want to do it now, you can. I get it. I understand. I did something wrong. I'm sorry. I'm not perfect. You're gonna chew me out for
Noted.
messing up? You're gonna chew me out for doing what I knew? I'm trying to change.
You
I mean,
won't do it again.
At least you admit it.
I try not to. But it's very hard to change a habit after so many years.
Let us press on, shall we?
Yes, that's. Still got the information though, so.
I've added it to the storage.
You're all walking on ahead.
Thank you.
Indeed.
This place
Yeah.
is quiet compared to what you saw within the town. And as you make your way up to a river, as these pink little sprites, they look like little balls of glowing pink light with wings flutter around the river. You see that there are two ways you could get across to the river, but before that crosses your mind, you hear within what looks to be a dilapidated shack before you a much louder within the shack as you stand by this crossing in the river. There are two ways you could get across, one being what looks to be made of bones from some kind of creature that laid and died here, and another being some kind of, well, broken bridge that has long since been broken, as I just said.
Do we want to go to the maniacal laughter?
I would advise caution.
What does everyone
But-
feel?
It might be good to get that information.
It's definitely worth investigating, if nothing else.
Right. Augustine, Arcus, what do you guys think?
Oh, whatever, it's fine.
You sure? Alright.
Yeah.
Whatever you decide.
I don't know. I should not be a leader. I'm not a leader. Kitoko?
Hmm?
I'm just asking everyone if we think we should go towards the maniacal laughter or...
I don't think it matters that much. This place does not look very big.
Do you think they know where the library man went?
Maybe.
Who is this library man? We only saw one person. Was that the library man? What's so special about him?
He was a traveler, like
Oh,
we are.
he was in the Denzen?
He was
No.
No.
Oh.
If he came through here, then he should be here.
You, as you question this, hear a within the water.
Can I listen to where
Oh
it is?
dear.
It's coming from just about 20 feet in front of you. As you hear this,
Oh my god, he's in the water.
it doesn't sound like a person drowning. It actually sounds more like a thing making this sound on purpose. Everybody who can see, make me a perception check.
Fuck me, I can start joking. That's so funny, actually.
I can see with my eye. Hey, you're finally
17.
No, this is great.
Ew.
14.
14,
20. Okay.
20. DC is 15, so I'm sorry, Fern.
17.
8? Wow, okay.
19.
19. So that's Kitoko and Arcus. Moose, what'd you get?
17.
17. Arundel and Augustine, you look at these sprites dancing across the river as if though they're, just some sprites going across the river. Arcus, Kitoko, and Moose, you notice that these sprites that are dancing across the river, unlike the ones on land, these ones don't seem to leave the confines of the river. They seem to almost fly in circles around the river, and as you look closer, there's this weird thin line from under the water to the sprite as it dances around. Now that you're getting a better look at it, it looks like it's not real compared to the others.
It
It's
seems to be a blur.
Hmm.
What are you talking?
The sprites, they have a string or something connected to them that they look like they're not real.
The floating light. There is a floating light hovering.
There is a
around.
floating little bright thing floating above the water, and it looks like there's a line connected to him, to under the water.
Like an anglerfish?
Correct.
Sort of.
There was a river demon where I came from that was like that. He was not great.
River?
Hmm?
Those are deep ocean creatures.
A demon? I said a river demon that looked like an anglerfish.
Correct.
He wanted to make contracts, but I never took into him. I guess stay away from the water, but I can hear the bubbling. So true.
Well, let's hope he drowns.
What?
Will anyone fall for the
There's
bait?
There's not a person in there. It's the thing making that noise is whatever is controlling those sprites.
Oh, so it's not the guy that deserted us. Oh, okay.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, we said that like 3 times. Are you listening?
me personally, no, I'm not listening. I was not paying attention for a minute.
Understood.
Mhm.
We should not pull on the lures.
What if I poke it?
No.
Yes, what if
Okay.
you poke it?
With a stick?
Yes.
With your staff?
No, we need. Let's not.
Not a good idea.
I will be.
The last thing we need is one of us by some river.
I will be following all of your guys' leads as I can't see them, so if someone
I
could
think that's for
like,
the better.
make sure I'm in the right place or picking up or something, just so I don't fall in.
Understood. I can pick you up.
If you want, yes, if that's easy for you, instead of having to lead me around. I'd rather not be like held by hand like a child. I'd rather just be picked up or something instead of, or just kind of if you make noise.
How heavy is Blue?
How heavy is blue? I don't know if they have weight because they are technically a spirit.
I'm gonna say it depends on how much you want to weigh, since you're a spirit. You can make yourself weigh like a lot to someone. Obviously you can't like weigh as much as the sun or anything, but you can like, I'd say like the range is you can get yourself to weigh up to 10 pounds or 200, depending on how you feel.
That's great because I have slow fall, so that's how I'm gonna do it. Yeah,
Well,
I can change it. I can be like 10 pounds or 200.
Arcus is gonna go over to Blue, pick Blue up, and
Huh?
put Blue on Arcus's shoulders.
Oh, okay. This is fine. I'll accept this. Like a little like pause, kind of like go back and forth as if like sitting on a bench. Just light caps. Just
I want everyone
It's
to know there
my
is a very
turn.
nostalgic smile on Arcus's face right now.
Ooh.
All right. Are we ready then?
I suppose.
I suppose.
I suppose.
yes.
the fucking like side eye to Gitoko is like.
I think they suppose.
Which way?
This trips and falls again.
Which way are we
Oh
going
shit.
to get
Oh
across?
please! I'm experienced in carrying things around.
Not
Just
experienced in
small-
walking, evidently.
Anyways.
I'm gonna go for like the dilapidated bridge.
All right. Are we splitting off, or are we all going the same way?
Which ways are we? What are our options?
There are two like obvious ways in front of you. There's the bones of a creature that's since been long dead, that are like little stones in the river, or there is a dilapidated bridge off to the left. Or you could
So-
just swim if you have the balls.
You said two obvious ways, correct?
Yes.
What birds can I wild shape into?
Delightful.
Can you get to a? I don't know if I want to burst or bubble.
Can you not pick flying speed creatures?
No, not yet.
Oh,
You have to be
yeah.
level 4. Oh no, we are
That's
level
on eighth
4.
level.
We
No,
are
yeah.
level 4.
No, wait. No, wait. Level 2nd, you
It's
can't do
8.
flying or swimming. 4th level, you can't do flying. 8th, you can do any.
So you could do swimming. You could do swimming.
You
could swim.
You could turn into a fish. You could turn into
Become a fish. Become what you eat.
Fish mode, go!
You are what you eat.
You are telling the cat to willingly jump in the water. No.
Well, I'm
Come
not
on,
telling the
guys.
cat. I'm telling the cat to turn into a fish and then willingly jump in the water.
Yes, but it's a cat brain in
True.
the fish.
True. But I mean, it's
I
still.
love
when you...
being surrounded by water.
I
You wanna get on
don't
my
know
shoulders,
if
too?
I was.
turn into a smaller cat and
Was
get on
that
Argus's
wa-
other
was that
shoulder.
was that like said through the brain or just said out loud?
No, totally telepathy. Holy shit, yeah. Arcus telepathically tells Aaron that you would sit on my shoulders too.
You get that like little death stare, but you can tell that he's like a little nervous.
Why is Aaron Daryl glaring at you? Is it because of me?
No, not because of you.
Okay.
Arcus is just gonna offer a hand towards Arendelle though.
He's taking a moment to look at the hand being offered out to him. You see his paw kind of like raise up, and he like catches it with his other paw and goes, "I'll be fine."
Alright, can't say it enough. And then Arcus is gonna keep walking.
Can I just look at the bridge real quick? This is, I don't know, maybe see if it's structurally sound enough to carry people out?
Yeah. Just before you do that, so Arendelle and Blue are on Arcus's shoulders, right?
No,
Blue is-
Aaron put it down.
Or, sorry, Arendelle.
Blue's there.
Oh.
Okay. Moose, you're scanning the bridge to see if it's structurally sound, right?
Yeah.
Make me a perception check, pretty please.
I love perception. Oh, that's a natural 20.
As you observe the bridge, you notice that it probably could take one person at a time, but for you, since you're made of metal and you're a big heavy robot, you assess that if you were to go on this bridge, it would either break while you're on it, or if you ran, break behind you.
I Zombie, I have to ask, just because I have played this game with you extensively,
Mm-hmm.
did Lethal Company give you this idea?
You know, no, but I
had
think
to
that's
check.
really funny.
Zombie,
That's
I have
really
a
funny.
question.
Yeah.
Did the personalities of your GIF get inspired by Charlie Slimesicle's Baldur's Gate 3 video?
No, what do you mean? No, it's not like that video completely changed how I look at Baldur's Gate and D&D. No, whatever could you mean?
I don't remember like the weeks. Of
It's
all
the
the-
Panda's
Man,
referring to the
upload the Slimecicle video.
bit where they all cosplay as Gith and they're like, yeah, man, we gotta serve our queen, man. I can't remember how the bit goes. I think Charlie fucking disguises as like Tom Gith or something. I can't remember their names.
It's like Chud GIF or something.
Chud, yeah. No. He wasn't. That one wasn't really inspired by it. But now that I think about it, it might have been subconsciously inspired.
I just know how feverishly persistent you are about. Guys, can we break this bridge? Guys, can we break this
Guys,
bridge?
can we break this?
guys, can we break the bridge on Val before we leave? Is it Val or March that has the bridge? I think it's Val.
It's Val.
Guys, can we break the bridge before we go, please? It's funny.
If only we had music back then to break the bridge.
So true.
Okay.
Moose, do you tell them this?
Oh yeah, he finishes before people step on the bridge, and it's just like, I would recommend using this bridge one at a time, or it may collapse.
One at a time, you say?
I get really bothered.
Correct.
All right. Aaron's gonna like very hesitantly like put his little paw forward and like put his weight on the bridge. It like creaks when he steps on it, I'm guessing.
Oh, sorry, right. I was reading one of the journals. Someone posted something in the journal. I went, oh. Yeah, as you step on the bridge, you hear a tuk tuk, and as the bridge kind of like rumbles a bit beneath you, as the stone being weak, you can hear bricks sliding slightly as you walk across. But you do make it to the other end, and you have to kind of jump off a railing, as there is a decent-sized gap in between where the bridge actually finishes off. Some fuck-ass dude designed this bridge. It goes up. There's a little stairway that goes up. You then turn to the left, have to jump a gap that probably wasn't there before, and then go down another set of stairs. You don't have to do that, as the drop from the bridge to the ground is not very high. So you just make your way across and jump down?
Yeah, as like Aaron lands, he's like almost stumbles a little. He's kind of like shaky.
Ooh. Who's next?
He's made it to the other side.
Yeah, the Arcus is just scrolling along.
Yeah, Arcus, the ground beneath you rumbles a bit more as you're carrying Arcus on your shoulders, but it's not enough to make the bridge.
Carrying Arcus on my shoulders?
Arcus, yeah, your
Reality has
fucking brother on your shoulders, I guess. Null code, we're dead. Everyone's dead. No, I'm kidding. As you're carrying Blue on your shoulders, it's 10 pounds extra, so it's, more than the bridge might really like, as it creaks and turns a bit, rumbling of the stones, but you manage to jump off the railing and make your way over fine. That leaves Kitako and Moose. We'll just say Augustine Cross, because Augustine went to bed. I go bed,
Do you need help getting across?
Moose kind of tilts his head because there's nobody else around. He doesn't know if you're referring to him.
He's looking directly at us.
If I step on the bridge, it will collapse
I see.
unless I sprint.
Hmm. Well, run fast, I suppose.
I will try.
Okay.
You go first.
I will.
Kitiko.
Kitako is walking.
Yeah, you're just because I want to ask, Kitiko, as a barbarian, you are probably a little more muscular, right, and weigh more.
Yes, but I am also a spirit.
Oh, damn. Okay. Yeah, as you walk across the bridge, it doesn't creak if you. God damn it, Panda. It doesn't creak or shift as you walk. Just what you said in your journal. It doesn't creak or move as you walk across it. As well, you are a spirit. You can make yourself weightless if you choose to. And you walk across and get to the other side, hopping down, meeting the others, which just leaves Moose, who has to sprint across. Moose?
Yeah,
I think we
Moose
should
is
cheer
gonna-
Moose on.
Dex save.
Okay. Alright, before Moose is kind oh I didn't roll yet. I just see that I had 0 in dexterity. Moose is kind of standing at the other end of the bridge, like. Can a robot look nervous? Because this one is.
Do robots know how to sprint?
Robots know how to sprint, yeah.
Do
You know.
robots dream of...
Oh.
Not gonna finish that sentence! You know what I was referencing! Do robots dream of cheese? Do they dream of cheese? Anyways, for context, I was making a Danganronpa reference. Anyways, what? Moose, make that
I'm
dex
gonna
save?
kill you.
I'm just gonna send it in.
Send it.
Oh, I see.
Oh, shit! I dropped my d20.
You okay there, Liz?
I've recovered my d20. What'd you roll?
It's like the opposite of a natural 20, right?
Splash.
Are you being so for real with me right now? Did you
Look
really
in
get a
VC
nat
text.
one?
You want to look in VC check?
I'm gonna look in VC text. Oh my god. You take a single step onto the bridge after climbing on the stairs, and conveniently the bridge just whoop, little hole, bonk. You're right in the river now. The bridge begins to crumble around you, not hitting you, of course, as well. You fell in the only area that, well, you know, you haven't rested yet.
Correct.
You sink
We did
straight to
level
the
up. Does
bottom.
that count?
No, because you don't
No.
full
Okay.
heal on a level up. You just add the hit points you
I
gain
didn't
to
know
the hit
that.
point you have right now. You fall
At a 7
through
health, I have
the
11.
bridge, and as you make it, you sink right in. You sink. Not your head is like poking out, but water is filling your kind of chases your body as the bullet holes.
I'm gonna kill you.
Shut up. The bullet.
It's back, baby.
Shut up! Shut up! The bullet holes let water seep in as the bridge collapses around you. And you see the sprites over to the side begin to stop and then straighten right in your direction. Moose, something's sniffing at you from under the water as you all see
I'm
this set
literally
of
not me.
nostrils. You see this set of nostrils like emerge from the top of the water, and you hear as it kind of scans around the bridge, not detecting you because, as you said, you're not meat. Seemingly, it's been attracted here by the sound.
Do I hear the sniffing?
It's a pretty loud sniff. It's
Yeah.
like a
Uh,
get a big old.
Blue's gonna like put her hand on Arcus as basically Blue hops off onto the ground. Is gonna run out, pull out the staff, the bow staff that is covered in blood, go to like the closest or like furthest away kind of bit of water and just splash it around. It's blood, it's water, it's noise.
Left or right are you going for? Right.
Let me check. Where are we? I need to check where we. So we're on.
You're
where's
right
the fucking
here.
bridge?
You're right here.
Okay, with there. Let's go. Which way is the furthest of Moose?
Moose is. Let me get Moose's token. Moose is like right here. Left would be like
what I
past
missed.
Moose. It would have to go past Moose in order to get there. Right would
Okay,
be
then no.
closer to where it
Right.
was. Yeah.
I'll go right. Put it back
You
to where it
take your staff with the blood and splash it around, and you see as the nostrils quickly turn, and with a zip, it begins to splash the water and move over there. As you're doing this, you all see as the door, ignore that it looks completely destroyed on the map, because you know, as I've said multiple times, I just steal maps for this. You know, right. Let me move all the tokens back correctly. You see as the door swings open to this little shack. Hold on. Let me look at
B, C.
See.
You hear her voice. You hear, okay, none of these are like what I want. Are you fucking really? Okay, guys, I need like a
What do you mean? Tell me.
fuck it. Here, play one of these. You get one of those as out steps from this manor. Not manor. I was reading that. No, this isn't. No, we can't. I can't use this. Hold on. I have something for this.
Wait, give me a second. I have a great thing.
I have a placeholder, but you can send it to me in a second. Send me a YouTube link. As this raggedy green woman with this long, stringy white hair, this pointed out green nose, and wearing this like cloth of what looks to be swamp leaves comes out, and you see as she rubs her gangly green hand against her chin, she looks to you, splashing the staff in the water. Oh, is my little serpent giving you any problems?
Maybe.
Moose is in the river. He can't
I
speak.
work in
Yeah.
more direct answers, dearie. I can call him off if you
Well.
so want me to.
Yes, our friend is in there. That would be great.
Hold on. Molly, you hear she claps her fingers, and this massive sea serpent, blue in color, with these little strings almost on its back with the pink sprites. You see as this serpent rises from the water, its head pointing right at this lady who's just stepped out, is staring her down. You see that the sprites are not, they're not a part of this creature. They're not like a biological thing. They've been strapped on with these little leather strips, and they're fake little things made by someone. They're man-made is what I'm trying to get at. And you see as she looks at Molly, and you see she reaches into her bag and tosses up a piece of meat at it, which it catches in the air with a gangly sound. Oh, dearies, please do forgive me for my little pets. Well, my pet's little tendency. You see, he just had a meal. He's rather ravenous, if you would. Please do come inside. I have tea and conversation to offer.
Excuse me. Our river friend is in the river still.
What?
Moose is kind of like motionless. His little antlers poking out.
We have a person that's in the river.
Well, can he walk out?
I don't
Not exactly.
know.
I think it's like a. You know what a construct is? Do I know?
Oh, is he a heavier one? Molly,
Do I
fetch
know what a construct
the
is?
little. You would know what a construct is. Molly, fetch the poor boy out of the river, if you would. You see, Molly dips into the water, and Moose, you feel teeth lightly grip around you as it picks you up out of the water and places you right in front of this woman, very carefully as the water's leaking out of your bullet holes. Well,
Out of his everywhere.
dearie me, darling, you seem to have come under quite the predicament.
I am not in the best shape.
Oh, are you all right?
No,
Do you need
they are
to
clearly
be
not.
warmed by the fire? I do offer a nice bout of conversation. Please do come in.
I don't think I can feel it.
That's worrying.
We would enjoy a place to stay, I suppose.
Yes. I think I would enjoy your company. It's very lonely out here in this beautiful swamp. Molly, get back in the water, dearie. I'll send out more food later. And you see as Molly sinks back into the river and begins to swirl about in the river once again.
Arcus is giving Kitoko a look. Or Kitoko a look, sorry.
It's I don't care what you pronounce it as. I hate you so
What were you
much.
saying, Blue? What were you saying?
I was gonna say,
Arcus is giving Kitoko like a look, like I don't think this is trustworthy. I have
Blue,
telepathy. Why am I doing this? I'm gonna telepathically go to Kitoko and be like, I don't think this is someone to be trusted.
Well, it's either that or we let most
You can't respond to me.
Just- walk around like this, and I don't think that's a good idea. I'm talking out loud.
Oh, okay.
This is like barely moving, by the way. Sorry.
no, it's fine. Sorry.
You.
It's
I was just saying that Moose isn't moving.
Blue's gonna get like with it like close enough to basically be able to within 30 feet.
Mhm.
Blue's gonna tap the star using blind sight. What do I see? Is it like a humanoid figure that like looks normal, or does it look like a something else?
It is indeed a humanoid figure. It doesn't look like anything else to you. It just kind of looks like this strange green woman that everybody,
Well, I can't see color, but
well, okay, it looks like the strange woman that everybody sees in front of them.
alright. I'm just gonna stand here, like with just leading
Would
on my
you
stuff.
like to come in, or
Yes, please.
you see as
Moose
she
is nodding his head.
opens the door back up and holds it open for you. Please do come in. Sit by the fire. I would enjoy your company.
Can I insight her to see if she
thank
has any
you, miss.
nefarious desires?
Yeah, go ahead.
24.
Her inviting you in isn't nefarious, but she clearly has plans once you're inside.
What are you going to do with us when we're inside?
Oh, darling, just a spot of tea, a little conversation. Maybe, I don't know, I am a magically inclined woman. Maybe you have something that you want to get, or wish even.
Well, I don't think the tea would be necessary. Our friend here that is injured cannot physically do that.
How is he? Oh, I see. You got some water in your bones. So would you like me to solve that for you?
Do you want underwater in your bones?
You see as
It
she
would
I don't-
be the deal.
she takes out this little yellow sponge, shoves it into one of the bullet holes, and with a couple of twists, pulls it out, and all the water is sucked out alongside. You see this stream of water swirl around the sponge, and as she squeezes it, the water falls to the ground. Now, surely you'd want to warm up after the, well, whole having water inside you thing. I'm sure you're cold.
I am not. I was.
I don't think they
not
can feel the
rated
temperature.
for-
Tough crowd. Normally, lots of people like a bit of tea and warmth.
I don't eat or drink
Well, surely your
or
compatriots
the
eat
effects of temperature.
Do please. I'm sure you're all weary and tired. You look like you have some holes in you. Some of you look a bit beat up. Your friend over there. Is that pee? Are you covered in pee? Ew.
No, it is angel blood.
Oh, even worse. Surely that burns, doesn't
No.
it?
I also got a bit on fire, but I'd rather just stay outside in the cold.
Suit yourself, dearies. I'll be inside making tea if any of you would like to join me.
I will stay by the door so I can interact, but I do not desire to come inside. I'm fine out here.
Suit yourself, darling. You see as she
Mhm.
keeps the door open and walks back inside.
Literally, like, just outside the door, just like goes to the door, goes to the side, sits like back against the wall, putting his stuff up, like the picture I drew. What?
Whoa.
Yeah.
If you all do look inside, you
Crazy.
see her home is fairly quaint for one being in the more swampy bog area she resides in. It's, you know, she's got a nice wooden floor with little seats by the fire with cushioned seats and backrests. And you see in the back of the room there's a little fire pit as she stirs her witch's brew. Sorry. She's stirring something in the back in the little bit of a cauldron. It's like a little mini apothecary in the back. You see several herbs and bottles, and there's a nice little table off in the left side of the room right as you come in the door, seemingly for her guests to dine. Moose, you get the best look at this since you're like right at the door.
Mhm. You just wanna freaking get up.
Cough 3 times if you need me to come inside and kill. No, come inside and talk.
I don't
I cannot.
think they can cough.
Oh, sorry. Usually that. No, just say my name. 3
Moose,
times.
you remember
row.
you remember you have a cough sound effect somewhere in your databanks.
Yeah.
Love that.
It's right next. It's right next to the sound
Father
bank.
reverb.
Yeah, it's
Right next to the vine bloom and the like stuffed yay.
It's also next to
That's true.
Yippee.
it's the Gemini Home Entertainment yay in that one episode. You know the one.
No, I don't.
The one it's the one where it's like it shows like all these, it's like showing all the little games, and whenever someone wins it's like yay with the clapping. I don't blame you all for not
I
seeing
was thinking
that.
of the
Gemini Home
I was thinking of
Entertainment.
the FNAF 2 yay.
That's so real.
But yeah,
God.
do we maybe want to leave it off there? Leave your decision for next time. I know we're without Augustine, and Arundel's currently off doing something else. Blue's already made their decision. They're kind of hanging
Mostly
out
just
outside.
chilling outside.
Yeah, we just chilling. I think it
We can
might
still
be
hear it.
it might be a good place to leave off. What do we think though?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe so.
We've gone for a bit. We've had fun. Oh, it's 2 hours. Yeah, we've gone for a bit. I hope you all had fun. I had fun, as I always do.
I did.
We
As I
have
always
fun
do.
here.
My witch's brew.
Witch's
Sorry.
brew.
Sorry, that's all I could think of when I was thinking of this lady. Just my witch's brew. Specifically, the one Slimesicle, the one Slimesicle clip from
Right.
when he's playing jazz punk and opens that drawer and goes, "My witch's brew." It's a sound clip that has stuck into my head for a while. Anyways, sorry, off track there.
Before stream ends, by the way, me and Arundel are actually it's just in character. We're not mean. I just want to say that.
I kind of figured,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's good
Yeah.
to say. It's good to say
Just
aloud.
like it to chat because chat's a little bitch. Fuck
Wow.
you, da.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Sorry,
Wow.
chat. It's okay. It's okay, chat. Consisting of the one commission bot that tried to invade. Oh, hi Kiwi. That tried to invade. But yeah.
Violet greens in color. Fortnite card of $19. I have used an Eldest Wine compilation of dankest.
Oh,
That
God.
specific video is saved onto Moose It was like a test video. just
Yeah,
to
it was
see
a
if he
test
could
video
hold
to
that
see if he could
information.
play media in his head, and that's all Moose can.
Literally.
That's all Moose can see right now is like as this lady like goes inside, like
Database on
seems-
witches.
this woman's what night?
It's in like a little mini player in like the corner of his eye. He desperately wants it to get away.
Get out, get out.
It's, my circuits are malfunctioning. It won't stop playing this video.
Welcome back, Arendelle. We're about to be ending.
Yeah,
For
we're
now.
gonna leave the decision of what we all do for next time. But with that, hope you all had fun. I'm gonna end the stream without rating because there's like one person. You know what? No, I'll send you all the dash ducks. Dash ducks. Of
You
course,
buffoon.
of course. Everybody go to dash ducks.
Actually, although wait, zombie, can you cancel the raid?
Okay, boss. What's up? What's up?
Fen is streaming Baldur's
I was
Gate
just about to say, finish streaming.
Fen. What's Fen's username?
Fen Moon,
What is there anything capitalized?
capital F.
Hold on, let's see if this is correct. It is!
Yeah.
Everybody go raid Fen! Everybody go raid Fen! You should go raid Fen
Crazy.
now! Mm-mm.
I'm so
Bacon master.
so
I absolve you of your sins virtually.
I was so
Goodbye.
tempted to just like I was so tempted to just